want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright, yeah, she say. Make me dance, I'll stay forever. Is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. But so far, so good.
They'll pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Start.
Baker now off the play fake. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give to Irving, left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bucs have the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. That's caught. It's Kate Otten. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Here's the give to Irving. 3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on 2nd and goal.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Mayfield. He's got it. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta, 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Complete. It's for John Robinson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
From the red zone now. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pass is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kate, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Oh, puts some air under this one, right side. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. A handoff for Robinson, running right. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Offense up to the...
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Open space inside the 40. Past the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
They're a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that's the ball coming out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Baker out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Real.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Chased out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Pistol, pistol, pistol.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he has enough room to get about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To the air with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
For him here. That one's caught by Mooney. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Falcons on top inside of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They're going play fake with Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throw right side. Caught by Mooney. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Again, Penix to the air. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. And again, it's Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So 21 yards and the 1st. What a call to go for it there on 4.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
in the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons both racing them to the halftime locker room.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? So I got a single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Into the hands of Colt. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Baker now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get it first.
They're down, give to Irving. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, but he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 14. First down.
First down, here's Baker. Colt with a catch. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
180! Hurry,
And
hurry!
they'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Up.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hurry! 180! Hey, alert 33! Hey, alert! What's up?
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
Baker throwing again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
180!
They send a tight end in motion.
Alert! Regular! Point it right. Watch out.
Mayfield now on 3rd and goal. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now. You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he used all the space he had, got him around 8, and sets up 3rd down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Mayfield now from the gun. Man downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
He'll air it out on 3rd. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. trying for it with Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Malin.
And just like that,
Malin.
we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff.
Jordan went to work today.
And he got
Jordan went to
all
work
that
today.
one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He said, "Yeah."
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21.
And then that's up.
24-yard line.
It's only him. He the only one in the party. He the only one in the party.
Penix working from the gun. Got a man. It's Drake London. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds his back. It's Robinson. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory
Oh, see fake.
now at the 46. Working quickly here.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I can hear it.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Oh, he put some heat on his deep ball left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Try and run here with Robinson. He'll give them
That
enough
shit
for a
crazy.
first down.
You thinking about the
Because it
quality,
just throws
like,
you options.
like,
The best third down teams are teams do just that. Right, they give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, you take advantage of it.
Oh shit. No, that's what I'm trying. Like, you ain't gonna say the only time we talk about some of the guys we laid out so shit.
All set to go now from the 35. Penix on 1st down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Falcons, first down.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he'll have a short pickup down 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17.
On the shotgun, Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's got a man left. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Complete to Charlie Warner. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-position game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
He ain't going up. He ain't gonna wake up. He ain't gonna wake up over here.
They send a man in motion. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Yeah, hold on. Yes.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. He's looking deep once again.
Hey, what are you talking about?
It's another interception. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons get it back after making their 3rd first-down interception.
Yeah, turn.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really
turn
add
it,
to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Robinson on the inside give. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 70 Lions.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jamil Dean makes the play. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown.
He tried to wake up.
With intensity over one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yes, I
Now,
do.
you make
From
as
that
many
day,
catches as he
not
has in this
extended.
game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
I can't take the brother.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal.
They don't mean so saying his
And he
name.
connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, give to Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Penix now to throw. Hits him on the out route. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. He'll throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
Okay, I don't think there was a single doubt in the building that that was going to be an RUN. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Penix. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Penix now on 1st down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Penix. This is pulled in by Cole Hardman. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
So happy to my boy, he got it good. I'm put on the top of how if you turn on the number, I'm gonna be like, hey, you gotta go for you. I'm a nice guy. Like, I ain't tripping. Come on, nigga. I already know you got the heart and the smart to do this shit. Come on. You back. Fuck that shit. I know you. I've been following you for years. So you got the heart and the smart to do this shit. Come on. Look at this. Everybody get eyes on you. I got you. What this nigga do? I got
to kick it away. Here's Pinion.
Make sure I'm good too. Damn, still I see it.
Starting at the 10. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers got to score in a hurry. So first and 10 now from the 30. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. This complete to Cole. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Baker now from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. It gets second down.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Going again is Baker. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Hey, we're 33.
Mayfield on first and 10. Forced out to his right. Cut near the goal line. He's brought down, and for a great gain, that's going to set up first and goal. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Buys time. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get it as he makes his third interception of this game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's going to push this one up to the 20 before they send him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, Mayfield to pass. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. This isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
Sleep, you get your bitch ass up. I said it. Sleeping out because I know we stressing and shit. We been here for some days. But in a minute, bitch, I'm gonna get this. Damn, boy, yeah, bitch, I'm gonna wake up. When we eat, bitch, we all like that. Yeah, bitch, I'm gonna tell you to the 12.
Hold on. See you at Advance, bitch.